State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense goes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Back's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of it.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw. It's Rice. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Play of this grinding drive during the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Handoff from the shotgun. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Buffaloes offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up,
looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Colorado. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
this guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
When you talk about blowing a play up, what a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Oh! Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. down. It's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Swarm to the pass rush. The sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the Buffaloes will have to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. To the air, it's Rice. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. It reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson and Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but he'll bring up 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short.
Oh, no, trapping back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. He'll test the right side here. He shreds the tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. And so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Now, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is really set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So it'll be a touchback, all spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that previous play. The receiver makes the catch. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Here's the target, and it's complete. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a quarterback keeper. Fights through the tackler. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing up play action.
Bro, you just stopped running?
Touchdown, Buffs.
That was good defense, man. That was good play call. You can just stop fucking running.
4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On the move now. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you,
now here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Keeping it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Rice. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quick completion to the tight end. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Running back has it on the screen now. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Buffaloes will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Ball handed off. Finding some room with the 25. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Rice. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And they're trying to punch it in here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. Gets the first and still running. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The game moves the ball to a 34. The Buffaloes come up to the line in the hurry-up. short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Big throw caught on the left side. Powering through the defender. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
No huddle now for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
No, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's Lawrence. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's in the clear. Inside the 40. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy
Then get the fuck out of here.
Football, but that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer.
Get the fuck out of here. He's wide open.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Rice. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks into the clear. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Touchdown, Aggies! This offense is still clicking. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Okay, you got to make that play.
To the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Snags a good throw. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. That's the first down and more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone in the first half, the 17. The Buffaloes are in the red zone.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the
See ya in Natty.
Get out of here, Blueski.
for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake.
Man detective, medium dark skin tone.
The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
That's on me.
Stop
That's
right
on
there
me.
at the line, no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
One of those critical third down plays come out. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a first and 10. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over a hook.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are pouring it on now. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Call him in the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press him deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Colorado. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense if it's against them. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Dropping back, it's Rice. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. The receiver grabs it. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, the playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
This time it's complete. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it again. Trying to create here on the move.
Oh, who's there?
Today, going to set up third down.
Hey,
So the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone.
Come on, 8.
Completely nearly through a pick in the end zone.
God damn.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man,
And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession.
56, Colorado, 39.
Turner trying to create good field position. But he's got some space here. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to pass. It's Rice. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They continue to roll up the score.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. The Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. The first play of this drive, they're set up at the 34. Back to pass. It's Rice. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot ball is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. And here comes the penalty flag. No time on the clock, but that penalty give the offense one more untimed play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.